Winter is basically here. Officially, winter has arrived. And this is that point of time in the entire year where I get very excited because there's so many dense, gourmand, thick, polarizing perfumes that you can say that I love wearing, which most of the time in the year that I'm not able to. And whenever the winter comes, I get super excited because I do get the chance to try these products again. Like in a year, 3 to 4 months, the winter is going to last, and I make full utilization of that particular time to enjoy these fragrances. And in this video, what I basically wanted to do was share the list of perfumes that I will be wearing this winter, depending on different use cases and scenarios, which are the perfumes that I plan on wearing. And in case any of these perfumes come handy to you or the suggestion comes handy to you, I guess I will be doing my part. And if in case you're interested in this kind of videos, well, watch this entire thing. I hope this will help you out. First off, I want to talk about the perfumes that I want to wear during the office winter perfumes Scent Saga edition. Like for the winters, I tend to prefer wearing, I will be wearing these two specifically. One is Jean Law Immortal. This is that one particular perfume that I bought from Elix Bloom, and shout out to Elix Bloom. Thank you so much for sending these perfumes at a discounted rate, okay? Kudos. In case you're planning on buying perfumes online, you can check out Elix Bloom. Elix Bloom supports Scent Saga. Scent Saga supports Elix Bloom. Sorry, that was a bad joke. But Jean Law Immortal is basically Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité. You can say if you like Bulgari Tiger, or the DNA of Bulgari Tiger, basically Turatri, Blue, Rouo Broca Theorem, or anything like that, this is kind of a notch above. It has got more elements in it: rosemary, sage, ginger, grapefruit. These are all there. And then it has got this vibe that makes it super versatile for the winter, because during the winter daytime, what really happens is the weather is not that cold, but it's cold. So you want something which is fresh, uplifting, but at the same time should carry a vibe for the winter, which will give you some comfort and warmth. This, my friend, will give you that. It has got some ginger as well as some other spices. It has got that, ginger adds the zinginess to it, but then again, rosemary, sage, they add that depth into the entire blend, making it perfect for the winter office setup. As well as the perfume projects really well, lasts really good, and that is the reason Jean Law Immortal, in my opinion, is one of the best winter office fragrances that I will be wearing this winter. The second one is a super versatile perfume, which is from the house of Mohammad Al-Qamar. This is Aventus Absolu by Mohammad Al-Qamar. I really love the perfume because in my Clone War, I will put up a description link. I will put up a link in the description. Aventus Absolu was one of those perfumes that absolutely killed it. It's really good. In terms of the DNA of Aventus Absolu, this is much, much, much closer than say Supremacy Collector's Edition or say Armaf Club de Nuit Précieux. It's closer to the Aventus Absolu DNA more than them. As a perfume, I'm not judging them. As the closer to that OG DNA, this is much, much, much closer. And during the office setup, during the winters, this DNA works really well for me. It has got that pineapple, and then it has got some other spices and very nuanced elements, and I love the perfume. So Mohammad Al-Qamar's version of Aventus Absolu, Jean Law Immortal was selling for around 2100 to 2000 rupees for that 100 ml. This is around 1000 rupees for 60 ml extra de parfum concentration. Very well blended perfume. The only caveat, Mohammad Al-Qamar's uses WhatsApp for the sales and everything. A website would have been better, but there are some caveats. It is what it is, okay? But the perfume is really nice. So for the winter setup in the the morning, there's one more perfume which I feel is very, very, very versatile. I love the DNA. I don't know about others, which is Spectre Ghost. This is a clone of Nishane Ani. And this was also something that I bought from Elix Bloom, and the perfume is really, really, really sexy in my opinion. It has got ginger, it has got spices, it has got vanilla. Although this is not very office appropriate to some extent because it has got that gourmandage vibe, but I kind of love this DNA and I would love to rock it in my office. Projection and performance is really good. For 24,000-25,000, I think this perfume is available. And thank you, Elix Bloom, again for, giving discounted rate on this particular perfume as well. Most of the perfumes that I usually buy these days are from Alex Bloom, and some from Scent Saga, some from Whiff Culture, but mostly from Alex Bloom I'm buying the perfumes because they're giving me good amount of discounts. And thank you so much for supporting Scent Saga. Okay, so Spectre Ghost Nishane Ani clone, very good. It has got that lemon tart like vibe with some vanilla into it. Very, very good. It's gourmandish, but it's not very, very densely sweet or something like that. It's very airy. It gives you kind of a very playful aura into your character, and it's very inoffensive. None of the perfumes that I mentioned are offensive in some way or the other. So it's very inoffensive, very office safe. You can definitely wear them during the winters. Okay, so that's office edition resolved. For the gym, I will be wearing this one. This is Sporty Allure, a clone of Allure Homme Sport or Extreme coming from the house of Uff Perfumes, selling for around 1300 for 100 ml. Why or Extreme? Because with the usual Allure Homme Sport DNA, they have added a bit of vanillic sweetness into it, making it very, very, very good for the winters in my opinion. And this is something that I will be wearing to the gym because of one reason. I love the DNA of this perfume. The blend quality is also nice, very good. The only thing, the performance is around 5 to 5.5 hours, and my gym session usually lasts for around 1.5 hours max. So very inexpensive perfume, very inoffensive perfume, very well made perfume. Sporty Allure from Uff, I will be wearing to the gym this winter. Now, let me come to the other kind of, perfumes that I will be wearing. In case there is a there is a setup where you can wear perfumes, but you don't want to smell very loud, and it has to be very intimate, very close. Only like you can't offend anybody, but you still want to have some sort of smell on top of you. In that case, a perfume like Dreamcatcher, which is DNG the 1 DNA, can come very handy, and the perfume is very inexpensive. Okay. The only caveat, this perfume projects very bad because it's made in such a way that it's supposed to smell very intimate and very close to the OG, which is DNG the 1. And Dreamcatcher by Pandora Scents, 1400 for this entire 100 ml bottle, very inexpensive, but don't expect performance out of it. The overall longevity of this perfume is around 4 to 5 hours, even 6 hours, but it will linger on your clothes. It will not project loud, okay? So that's another setup or situation where I think I will be, rotating this perfume. Now, for the dates or evening gathering where I will be with my friends and, if I'm going out with Chandrima in that kind of a setup, the perfumes that I would want to wear, I will give an honorable mention to this particular perfume, which is Liquid Broom. Liquid Broom is that perfume which, when you want to make a statement, you want to project like crazy for that Altair DNA, you can go for that. I don't have the bottle with me right now, but there is one bottle of the Master Perfumers Altair, and then there is one from the Muhammad Al Qamar as well, which is Alif. They're really good. And there is one more, which is Al Dirgham Special Edition. You can try that out as well. But if I want to get the performance during any given point in time during the evening setup, I can go for Liquid Broom. 2500. This is a really good beast mode projecting perfume, smells like Altair, but this is something that I tend to wear less these days. That is the reason this is honorable mention. The perfumes that I'm usually wearing is this one. This is Rehan Corium. This smells like Stronger With You Intensely Leather. There is cinnamon, there is toffee, there is some vanilla, and then there is a hint of leather into it. This is, I think that Stronger With You Intensely Leather has been discontinued. I don't know, but this is a really good find. But the only caveat to this perfume is going to be the longevity and the performance. This will last around 6 to 6.5 hours, and the projection is around 40 minutes to an hour. So if in case that's an issue to you, you can skip this one. But very good quality perfume, very well blended perfume in my opinion, Rehan Corium. Another go-to fragrance during the evening, date nights or cozy evenings, you can say, is Dusk Till Dawn, coming from the house of Ababel. I love this perfume. I wear this perfume, and I simply recommend this perfume because if you want something which smells like Stronger With You plus Azaro Most Wanted EDP Intense DNA, this is what you go for. Absolutely good for the pricing. $9.99 for a 50 ml. Very high quality perfume, and I love the DNA, okay? Dusk Till Dawn, one of my favorite. Now, if I talk about gourmand and I don't talk about this, I will be committing a crime. This is Rifaqat by Paris Corner. 85 ml of very high quality clone of YSL Baby Cat, and this is that one perfume. Every time I empty a bottle, I'm gonna go and grab one more. This is really good, and this smells very good, very close to YSL Baby Cat. Spices, vanilla, warm, cozy, you just name it. Very good longevity, around 7 to 8 hours. Very good projection, but not beast mode, moderate for around an hour to hour and a half. I love this perfume. Okay, there is spices into it, there is pepper, there is vanilla. I mean, exquisite. I don't want to talk about this. This is my favorite. And in case of office evening setups, I mean, there are occasions where I have to be in the office in the evening for some meetings, and in such cases, there's this one perfume that I feel makes me feel very high class and luxurious, but without making anybody, like, it's not off-putting. This one, Cayenne Classic. This is Dior Homme Intense clone, which is very close to the OG. Sexy iris, some chocolatey vibe into the mix. A very, very, very highly sophisticated perfume. You can even consider it for a date night as well. It's that versatile. I got it from Alex Bloom as well. I mean, I'm going to thank Alex Bloom every time I mention a perfume that I got from Alex Bloom. Okay, so thank you again. And this is absolutely banger. 2,000 rupees, very well spent. Okay, the longevity on this one is also great. 7 to 7.5 hours. It lingers onto your clothes. Thus, the projection is kind of moderate to soft. 1 hour it will project moderately, and then it will come close to the clothes. Perfect. Perfect in my opinion. Very inoffensive. Now, in case you are tight on a budget and you want to smell good during the evening dates and everything, and you can only spend like 500 rupees, you can get the Master Perfumer Stronger With You Intensely. This can get the job done. Although the blend quality might not be as great as the others, but the value proposition over here is really nice. So for 500 rupees, a Stronger With You Intensely clone that smells the part, does the job, decent offering from the Master Perfumer. If you're short on budget, you can try this out as well. Now, what if I want to smell a bit mysterious, a bit dark, not your usual thing? Okay, sometimes I do feel like that. I don't want to smell generic. I want to smell a bit different. That is when I always refer to these two perfumes. This is Japa, coming from the house of Sniff and Smell. This is a mix of rose and hibiscus, Joba Fool. Okay, hibiscus in Bengali we call Joba, and this is Japa, and this is basically a clone of Hibiscus Mahajad. And the perfume is absolutely banger, very high quality. It has got that syrupy rose-like smell along with a mix of florals from hibiscus. It's very meditative, it's very tranquil, it's very different. And if you want to smell niche, a bit different, you can try Japa from the house of Sniff and Smell. Absolutely banger in my opinion. And during the evening, what if I want to feel a bit different, dark, mysterious? I go for this. This is Murasaki Bookshop, coming from the house of Kanzan. And this, my friend, is a perfume which smells like nothing that I have smelled. I mean, I don't know. They have mentioned two perfumes in their website, which they have, blended in such a way that they have created their own unique blend. And 1,000 rupees to 1,095 I think is the pricing, which may seem a bit expensive, but once you try this perfume, you're not going to go back. Tiramisu, coffee, frankincense, oak moss, like something I would love. It gives you that old rustic feeling of a library with old books, and then you have some vanilla incense burning in the background. The entire setup is very mysterious, but it's not off-putting. That's Murasaki Bookshop for me, from the house of Kanzan. Love it. Love it. Now, there is this one more honorable mention that I want to do when it comes to the DNA of, evening dark perfumes, you can say, which is Rehan Corium. This is supposed to be a clone of Creed Centaurus. By the way, thank you Alex Bloom again for giving me discount on this particular perfume. And by the way, I don't know if I have, I didn't say this. Alex Bloom has started making decants as well of these perfumes now. So if in case you want to check a decant before you buy a full bottle, now they have that service as well. And why am I talking so much about Alex Bloom? In Reddit, you do go and write, right? Scent Saga is always promoting Alex Bloom. Yes, I am, because they are helping me out. So it's my duty to help them out as well. You need to understand that. Symbiotic relationship. So Rehan Corium, the perfume is like tobacco. It's like cinnamon. It's like vanilla, and when you initially spray it, you will feel like this is just like a red tobacco, and I don't disagree to it. If you combine Layton like fruity note into red tobacco, you will basically get this. So I mean, I love the perfume, but it's a polarizing one. If you don't like very polarizing perfumes, this might not be the case. And this is a good segue for me to promote my product, which is Luxe Tabac. Luxe Tabac is that luxurious blend that I actually wear. This is something, it's not like I'm preaching something which I'm not using. This is something that with Rizwan, I didn't make it myself, okay? Rizwan blended it. I gave the idea of the smell. So this is one perfume that I and Rizwan collaborated on, which is a luxurious blend of tobacco, which has the opening of fruity pear and then dries down into tobacco, vanilla, sandalwood with some nuances of coffee and chocolate. This is very tobacco plus gourmand perfume, I can say, and during the winters, this is going to shine through and through. Whoever has bought Luxe Tabac, I mean 98% there has been very good positive reviews, and by this time we have sold out like 60% of the stock. Only 40% is left as and when I'm recording this video. You can try Luxe Tabac, support Scent Saga, support Rizwan, and this is that one particular perfume which I would like to highlight because winter, this perfume shines through and through. Around 1 to 1.5 out of decent projection, strong projection, with an overall longevity of like 8 hours minimum when applied on the clothes. So that's Luxe Tabac. Now, let's talk about one more occasion which is very, very highly requested. Winter wedding. Wedding and winters. Like, you need to smell and you need to put your A game, right, into the picture. I've got some perfumes that are absolutely like mad, crazy, okay? One is this one. This is Vivian Luxury's Ultra Male Clone, okay? And this is, somebody said that why are you not promoting Vivian Luxury if they are so good? Unfortunately, I only have the samples. And that is the reason I usually don't like talking about them, because I didn't buy a full bottle because I have got so many perfumes. I usually make these videos just to make you aware of which one is which. But Ultra Male from Vivian Luxury is very, very, very refined and something that smells very close to the OG, which is Ultra Male, okay? And in our clone war as well, Vivian Luxury won. So if in case you want to get something which projects really high, lasts really long and smells like JPJ Ultra Male, you can get Vivian Luxury's version, which is, I think they are calling it Ultra Male as well. I forgot. I'll put up a link and I will put the description to Vivian Luxury's version as well. Check that out. I think you're gonna love the product, okay? The next one is going to be Velvet Sin, which is from the House of Menworks. And this is basically a clone of Oud Satin Mood, but it's not direct replica. I would say this is around 70-75% over there. Rose, vanilla, and there was one more thing. Oud, rose, vanilla. That's the combination that you're gonna get from this. This is nuclear. 5 sprays and like done. Only people will smell you, nobody else. It's that potent and a very expensive niche, right? Is it niche? MFK? Yeah, maybe. So smelling like Oud Satin Mood, that too at a price point of, how much would have this cost? 400 rupees for this 15 ml, but this 15 ml will last you an entire winter. It's that potent. So Velvet Sin, another great perfume that you can try during the winter wedding season. It's not going to disappoint. Third perfume that I think is very good when it comes to the DNA is Roses and Thorns by Honourable. This particular perfume faced that massive marketing fiasco, which I already covered in one of my previous videos. I don't know if you've watched it. Perfume wise, this is good. If in case you love Oud, if you love Rose, Oud Isfahan, Portrait of a Lady, mixed in together, very well blended. Along with, there was one more perfume. What was that one other perfume? Ombre Nomad. Yes, this smells like that. Rose, oud, and a lot of spices. I love the perfume. This is also something that projects really well, lasts really long, smells really sophisticated, and makes you feel like a Nawab. Okay, Rose, but is that 1500 price tag. I wish Honourable would have launched it at 999, man. I don't know. Honourable, please listen to the audience. Launch it at 999, man. The candle, a lot of people don't want to buy the candle. If you can just get it at 999, I think a lot of these perfumes will sell. But then again, it's up to you. You are the brand. You get to decide what happens, right? The fourth perfume, I guess, is going to be this one. I love this one. This is Khamra Dukhan. The reason I want to include Khamra Dukhan into the mix is like we have got enough clones of Khamra Kava and Khamra as of now. We need something different. Dukhan, my friend, has got the note of Khamra and then something more. It has got spicy pimento, it has got some leather, it has got some tobacco, and that adds a bit of depth into the character. Performance is top notch, smells crazy, projection is good, 22 to 2400 rupees. And thank you, Alex Bloom, again, I got this from you. So, Khamra Dukhan. Dukhan means smoke, and they have very well captured the essence of smoke into Khamra. So if you want to have the DNA of Khamra, but then again, you know that there are a lot of clones available and you want some nuanced differences into it, Dukhan is the one that you should go for. But in case you're very tight on budget, you don't have a lot of money to spend, but still you want to get a good perfume for the winter wedding, get a Arabian Aroma Old Money. This smells like Khamra. This sells for 250 to 300 rupees for a 50 ml. For that particular pricing, this is good. You get what you pay for, and that's the case with this one. Alcoholic blast to some extent, yes, but smells like Khamra, lasts around 7 to 8 hours easily when applied on the clothes, project's really good, value for money proposition. You can actually go for this one if in case you're tight on a budget. And if in case you have a lot of budget to spend, then you should get this one. This is Niche Milky Way, a perfume. Again, as nuclear as Velvet Sin. 4 sprays are enough of this perfume. Ultra high niche quality, cardamom, lactonic notes, which is in a way milky, the note of milk, along with a dose of coconut in it. Although I don't like perfumes based on coconut, but this one I kind of like. This has also got a green herbal touch into the perfume, and this is a good perfume. Now people tell me like, you were paid by Niche. No, I was not paid by Niche, but this perfume was sent by Niche, and from that point onwards till date I have only used this much. Reason, there was not much colder weather for me to enjoy the perfume, and also 4 to 5 sprays are enough of this perfume, man, to get a decent amount of longevity and projection. That is the reason. But the pricing is a bit high. Around 100 ml was selling for around 7,000, right, at that point in time, but around with discounts at 5,500 it was selling. So if in case you can afford that amount of pricing, you can definitely go for this one. Else you have already got the cheaper options, right? So I think these are the perfumes that I will be rotating this entire winter, and if in case I can add something more on top of it, I will do so. There's one more honorable mention that I want to talk about, which is Asad Bourbon. This was also something that I have used, but somehow because of these out here, kind of Asad Bourbon got lost somewhere. I mean, I love these perfumes so much more than this. But if in case somebody was asking like, where is Asad Bourbon? Asad Bourbon is here. It's a good perfume. It's a decent perfume. But then again, I love those better than these, okay? This is selling for around 2,000 rupees as well. So that's that. So that was my recommendation. If in case you have any queries or concerns or any questions or whatever, suggestions or any of the perfumes that you have used over here, use the comment section or connect with me via Instagram, which is Scent Saga Online. And I'll try my best to answer your queries as soon as possible. So with that, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye-bye.